welcome to This Week in Golf at Blue Rock Golf Course. I'm Matt Pitta with our co-host Nick Wiseman, our PGA professional here. Nick, we're in September, but it's beautiful.
Best month of the year.
Right?
I love September. We all love September.
Right? Again, look at how beautiful. This is the course in real time. This is no green screen or AI. This is the actual Blue Rock Golf Course. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We hope you've played so far this summer, and I do say summer because it is still summer.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Until later in September. So
not till that water gets cold. It's
exactly,
still summer.
Right? So let's get into it, Nick. First of all, we've got a lot going on. It's a busy time of year here at Blue Rock. We're gearing up for the par 3. I know it's not until October, but signups are underway. We're getting very, very close to the limit. So this is a first year with your par 3, with the par 3 here. But as you found out, very popular.
Yes, very popular. Again, right from the get-go, as we were saying. I mean, I don't think I was set up into the office, and I was getting phone calls on the website and emails from the website, basically saying, "Okay, are you doing the par 3? When's the par 3? Can we plan for it and all that?" Well, okay, well, let me get in the door first.
And if you didn't do it, you're gonna
exactly right.
You're going to hear about it.
And we still have some available. I know there was a moment where we were saying, "Okay, we're full." No, we still have some availability left, but we're reaching the cap here pretty soon.
So you can learn all about the par 3. We've got it right set up on the website for you, bluerockgolfcourse.com. We also announced this week, we're really excited about this, our friends and partners over at the Red Jacket Resorts, Blue Rock Resort, which is right across the street from the course. They're offering up some great promotions. So if you're coming down here for the par 3, they've got some great discounted room rates for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
So check it out. You can find all of that at bluerockgolfcourse.com. And I've been saying before, even if you live down here, that might be a great little kind of staycation, you know? Book a room across the street because you'll be able to golf and use the swimming pool, etc. So it could be a whole nice little weekend.
Oh, what better of a day off than that, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Go a little golfing, little pool, little relax, put the feet up. Yes,
maybe
please.
a cocktail or two, right?
Exactly.
All right, Nick, so let's jump in. Big announcements this week. The Cape Cod Times was out with their 41 Cape and Islands golfers to watch on the course this fall. Of course, all the high schools are returning. 41 great players across the Cape, and a bunch of them are your players. So let's quickly go through the list. We want to kind of recognize them. And you can tell us about it. First of all, we'd like to recognize Charlie Campbell, who's one of the sons of our former pro, Jim Campbell, who now teaches down in Florida. So
I believe so, yeah.
Colin Gleason, one of your students, Barnstable.
Yeah. I've taught Colin, I think, since, God, he must have been, I know he was smaller than me, no longer the case now. But yeah, wonderful kid, wonderful player, very, very good, both, as his coach calls him, a leader on and off the golf course. He is a wonderful player and looking for great things to see him in the future. Some of the others on the list: Levi McNally from Barnstable, Jackson Fugare from Bourne, Ronan Kelly from Bourne, Bryce Young in Bourne, Cape Cod Academy, Ben Catalano. Yep, that's another one of ours. He's another wonderful kid. Boy, he can hit the ball a country mile. Him and Colin both actually kind of love to go head and head against each other. From Cape Cod Academy, plays a lot of good golf, plays a lot of golf over at Hyannisport. So he's used to the conditions, and he plays very well. He's a great swing. Some of the others on the list: Olivia Jaksic from Cape Cod Academy, Chris Moore in Cape Tech, Braden Wright from Cape Tech, Matt Schwartz, Cape Tech, Sam Beebe, DY. So I saw him yesterday. Yeah, making some really good improvement. One of their better players in terms of score and all that stuff. He's another very powerful kid, former pitches, I believe, baseball as well. So he's got a lot of external rotation over here, and he can crank it too. Michael Brennan from DY, Gavin Powderly from Falmouth, Jackson Smith from Falmouth. The big list, you can find it all at the Cape Cod Times website. Hank Brown from Monomoy, Cam Reeves from Monomoy, David Foley out on Nantucket, Edward Tavares from Nantucket, Nauset players, Max St. Aubin, Matthew Breda, Oliver Smith from Nauset, Blaze Chatigny? Chatney from Sandwich. From Sandwich as well. I haven't taught Blaze in a little bit. He is a heck of a golfer. When he was 12, he was getting pretty darn close to par, so I would imagine now he's very, very good. Another one that's not on the list from Sandwich to keep in mind of is Liam Craddock. He's a very, very good player. We've been teaching him for quite a bit too. And you used to
coach Sturgis East, I understand.
Sturgis East. I did 3 years there. Wonderful. I mean, it's a lot of fun, right? When you're coaching and you're doing it, it's a completely different format. When you're coaching, you're working on the team as a whole, right? We worked on their swings and all that stuff, but you know, a little Ted Lasso-esque. We're trying to make them good people too. At the end of the day, a little difficult now that I'm teaching 8 lessons a day for the most part to coach a team, but I miss it. It was a lot of fun.
So congratulations to all these players. You can find them all on the Cape Cod Times website. It's so great to see that group of young golfers here on the Cape. I think we have an advantage here on the Cape. In fact, according to the Times, Cape Cod had 9 total schools from the region to qualify for sectionals. Monomoy Sandwich and St. John Paul II advanced to the MIAA Division III state championship. We've got a great junior program here, and maybe we've got some of those younger juniors that we're going to see on that list in addition to these.
Oh, absolutely, and gearing them up so they can be prepared for high school golf. But one of the things that's great about not only us, I mean, our junior membership is $400 for unlimited golf year round, and I think the Cape as a whole does a wonderful job of that, of creating, you know, relatively, you know, we say relative, I think it's different for everybody, of course, but relatively inexpensive ways to get the children engaged. And what better way to not only get them out of trouble, but to engage them for 3-4 hours of playing golf and doing a physical activity. You know, that's how my brother and I grew up playing. We were old Barnstable Fairground junior members, unlimited golf, and we just spent the day there. And you know, you can do that here in a wonderful location, worry about, you know, all aspects of your game, because this course, as we know, challenges most of the game here.
So heading into the fall, we've got multiple options for clinics, lessons, and still juniors, even though they're back in school, right?
Correct. So we start getting a little bit away from, you know, the full day programs, obviously when they're back in school, and the main hour programs in the mornings. But we still create a lot of. There's still plenty of ways to get them in the simulator when it's snowing, when it's raining out. We can do private lessons with myself or Kevin Esco or Connor Doyle. So there's still plenty of availability for the lessons.
All right, BlueRockGolfCourse.com. Everything you need to know about junior golf and all of our clinics here. So a couple minutes left. We've been talking about it for multiple episodes of This Week in Golf. Finally, Keegan Bradley, the U.S. Ryder Cup captain, finalized his squad with his 6 captain picks this past week. People were shocked to learn that Bradley did not put himself on the list. He added Justin Thomas, Colin Morikawa, Patrick Cantlay, Ben Griffin, Sam Burns, and Cameron Young. Any surprises there, you think?
Yeah, I mean, the big one is obviously him leaving himself off, and I don't know about you, but that a little bit of tip of the hat there. Little, you know, hats off. Put the team first.
Put the ego aside.
Put the ego aside and do what he thinks is best for the team, and good on him. I think that's an awesome decision. You know, he would have done well. He would have played well. But it always would have been lingering, you know, over the team, and people would have talked about that nonstop, and now they can move on and play. You know, people were saying that Colin Morikawa was, you know, on the bubble and Cam Young was on the bubble, but they're both very good golfers. I mean, you know, very good golfers in their own right, and I think this is going to be a very, very good, powerful team. I think there are some longer hitters. I think there are some better putters, right? Like a you know, Henley's a wonderful putter. English is a wonderful putter. So I think there's a nice balance in this team.
So by doing this, Nick, he's the first non-playing captain since 1962.
Yeah.
So good for him though to make that decision. He made the decision that he believes is best to win the Ryder Cup, and that's all we care about.
Yeah.
Because we want that Ryder Cup.
Yeah,
year, right?
exactly right.
September 26th through the 28th at Bethpage Black.
Boy, that's going to be fun.
It's here in the U.S. It's going to be wild.
Oh, insane! Again, we keep on saying it, but the Ryder Cup in itself, it unleashes a different beast in people, in the fans, right, in the patrons. And you imagine that with the New York crowd in the middle of Long Island,
right?
Just getting off of a busy summer weather. It's going to be insane.
It's going to be good, and we look forward to it. We'll keep track of it and talk about it over the next couple of weeks leading up to, and of course after the Ryder Cup. Final quick note, again, we were talking about, you know, young phenoms and young golfers, so we leave you with this interesting story today. Tiger Woods owns 2 player championship victories at the TPC Sawgrass, but never had a hole-in-one at the course down in Florida. Guess what? His son Charlie now has some bragging rights. The 16-year-old aced the 177 par 3 this past weekend. So a little Tiger-esque there with little Tiger.
You think Tiger's heard about it a couple of times
Right?
already? Yeah. If we've heard about it, Tiger's going, oh
right?
Gosh, all right.
So, Dad, who has a hole-in-one Sawgrass? Not you, right? So, great week in golf. All right, Nick, so we've got a lot of great action. Make sure you sign up for the par 3 before we completely fill up, BlueRockGolfCourse.com.
Yep.
Do your studying for the Ryder Cup to get your friendly wagers in with your coworkers, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, absolutely. And come on out over here to Blue Rock. You know, it's not quite as busy. You can get around in a little bit quicker, and it's still just as gorgeous, isn't it?
Beautiful. Yeah. All right, Nick, thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you. Likewise.
And thank you, everybody. We'll be back with our next episode of This Week in Golf at Blue Rock Golf Course. Have a great week out on the course.